I'm here today with something a little bit different to share. This is my faux Dori. For those of you who aren't familiar with that, it's a faux Midori. It's not actually a Midori brand, but it is my planner. My kids actually call this a Shidori because I'm Sherbert Inc. and I made this. So a couple of months ago, I discovered the Planner Girls, and they're awesome planners, and I really wanted one for myself, but I'm kind of picky. So I decided, hey, you know what? I bet I could just make it myself. So I dived right in and got myself some leather and did a bunch of research, and there's some great resource videos out there. Anyway, so long story short, I made my own, and I've had it for about 2 months now. The leather is just so gorgeous. It feels so nice. So let's dive right in and I'll show you what's in it. It's really not fancy. Like, this is mostly for practical use for me to keep track of my crazy busy life and the schedules for myself and my husband and our 4 children. So you have this, which is a deep violet color, and it's got a black elastic, my little Tardis charm. I'll leave a link down below where I got this guy, because I'm a Whovian, I'm a nerd girl. So it's, like I said, it's not pretty, so don't judge. So I cut some pocket letter sleeves down just so I could have some pockets on the inside, and then I taped them with washi tape. So it just keeps some basic planner supplies for me. It's really not pretty, but it's functional, like I said. So then I have a printable 2015 calendar, just so I can use at a glance. This has 3 different kind of insert notebooks. So this is the actual, this is a MOLESKIN that I use for planning. This is PICADILLY that I got at Barnes & Noble that I use more as like a journal. And then I do have an actual, this is an actual Midori blank notebook that I use for drawing. And you can see it is quite a bit narrower than the other ones. But the paper inside, it's pretty thin, but it's nice for drawing. And then I have some little sticker guys that I just keep on there with a paper clip and some more planner supplies. And then the back is just a 2016 calendar. I envy those planner girls that have just like these gorgeous planners. I'm not there yet, so, but I will give you a peek inside just to show you. But like I said, it's not pretty. So this is a grid MOLESKIN. Basically, I just make my own grid calendar. It just keeps track of everything I need to keep track of. And then I mostly just like brain dump. I have grocery lists in here, meal planning, anything I need to keep track of. And then I usually separate the sections with washi. This is like my brain. Like, this is my living calendar. I mark the calendar for the month off, starting with last month to this month. So this is March in case I need to quickly reference it. And then going forward from this calendar, this is going to be all my April stuff, my grocery lists, things for my blog, you know, and then come up onto the next month. So that's pretty much just how I love using the grid paper. It works for me. And I'll show you how I put these together and keep them in here, because this is just a 1-band Dori. So then this is the PICADILLY. It came in solids, and then also this really cool print. I decided I don't want to cover it because I really do like the way this looks. And this I just add bits and pieces here and there. Sometimes I'll just journal. This is a stamp that I carved yesterday because I needed another hobby, right? So we're doing stamp carving now, apparently. It was really fun. Anyway, so I haven't done much in here, but this is going to be for journaling, sort of more of like a art journal, place to just stick this and that and odds and ends. And then this is for drawing, and I haven't done much in this Midori yet, but I wanted an actual true Midori. I wanted to see the size, and I'd heard good things about the paper. So just a little thin tangle. This is just like when I'm sitting at night and I just want to like have something to work on. My doodle letter that I use in my pocket letters. That's the original. So that's what this will be for, because I take this with me everywhere. I like to have those things, you know, if I'm sitting waiting for a doctor's appointment, or I'm waiting for kids to get out of school, or, you know, I'm at, you know, whatever it is, I can still get stuff done because I have this with me. So, and then my supplies. So I will show you how this gets put together. All right, so as I said, I made this myself. So it is basically just, you know, the cover. And I have one band that goes around. That holds all of my notebooks, and I'll show you how I do that. And I leave it long because sometimes I adjust, that lets me to be able to adjust it. And then one coming out the center, and that goes around my notebook and keeps it secure. So this is how I hold everything in place. So this little insert comes down and goes under the bottom band, which is really too tight to hold any books. So that just goes there. And then this is the main book. This is going to hold everything together. So I opened it up to the center spine, and it slides in there. So then I take these guys, and they are connected by another piece of just round elastic, and I've gone around both of them. Okay, so these are together. All right, so then I take one more. So this is a third band. It's going to wrap around here. So then I take the back side of it, and I'm just going to slide this notebook in here like this, and then they're just going to sit in there like that. And that is as simple as that. And that's how I hold 3 notebooks very comfortably. You sit in there, see? It's not really even that chunky. This guy's all cattywampus, but you know, I can easily accommodate more books if I want to. I'll show you. So I have 2 more Piccadillys. They're put together with a band, just like those other ones. So I'm just going to come in here under this extra band, add those in. So then I have, after a little bit of adjustment, so I've got 5 books, so they're sticking out the edge a little bit. This would be like super bulky. I don't know why I would need this many, but I could still, if I wanted, if I needed, you know, I could accommodate that many books. Thankfully, I don't have to carry that many around because that wouldn't be fun. This is just the right amount of weight that I want to lug around in my purse. So that is that, and then I don't have a pen holder, but honestly, I usually just take my pens, tuck them right in there, put the band around it, and I've literally never had them fall out. So that's my not so fancy, everything's all cattywampus, but it does close without them sticking out all over the place. I just have to readjust it. Anyway, that's my not so fancy planner setup. Maybe one of these days I'll be one of those fancy planner girls. When I made this one right before it, I actually made a different one. It's the same color, it's slightly narrower. I promised a friend I would show it. So it's same color, it's just tiny bit smaller. This just has 2 inserts, but it's going to be the same deal with the bands, same way that I hold them in. So just, you know, the main one through the center. This has its own band around it. So same thing, just like I said, slightly smaller. This could easily accommodate probably 3. So just take this guy, slide it in like that. Then I would take my other 2. So those are already there, like that. Take a band. You can buy these bands on Amazon pre-made. I literally just took some elastic cording and tied it together. I'm super fancy up in here. So that's 3 books. comes just, I mean, just to the edge. So this one probably couldn't accommodate much more than 3. If you don't mind them hanging over the edge just a little bit, that's what that's gonna look like. So, all right, guys, that's my Shidori setup. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please be sure to rate and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.